Welcome to ACAD Systems Penang Sdn Bhd. ACAD Systems is located at Complex Sempilai Seberang Jaya, Penang. The company was established in the early 1998 and is headed by Sim Gyok-sun. Welcome to ACAD Systems Penang Sdn Bhd. In Autodesk CAD Solutions and Training is located at Complex Sempilai Seberang Jaya, Penang, and supporting Autodesk products, especially AutoCAD, which is our signature. We have Architecture, Engineering and Construction Collection or AECC, and we provide you with Product Design and Manufacturing Collection or PDMC. Besides this, we also offer comprehensive training courses for the products mentioned earlier, including AutoCAD Inventor and Revit. CAD is cool, exciting and fun. Our mission at ACAD Systems is to take care of the how so that you can focus on the what. Some of the reasons why ACAD Systems should be your #1 training center for Autodesk solutions are: 1. Small class size for better focus. 2. It is designed for the busy professional. 3. It is short and intensive. 4. We provide hands-on practice with our qualified trainers. After more than 22 years of operation and service, we have undertaken a major renovation which involves upgrades and improvements to our banner, receptionist area, our unique instruction and preparatory space, workstations and ventilation system to provide a fresh, warm, inviting and pleasant environment just for you. ACAD Systems welcomes you on board.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to our free online lessons. And thank you for joining me today. Moment, I'm going to open my slide. Alright, thank you everyone for joining me today. Hopefully you guys are well. And today FOL or free online lesson will be the basic bridge design in Civil 3D. So my name is Auni. I am the application engineer at ACAD System. So if you guys cannot hear me or cannot see my screen or my screen is freezing, just let me know. And if you have questions to ask me, just let me know at the chat box. All right. So for today's lesson, we will be creating the basic bridge design in Civil 3D. So this is what our output for today's lesson. So first, of all, we're going to export point, which is this is the basic usage in Civil 3D. We will be export the point, and from the point we will have extract the surface. Okay, hi, who are just coming in, thank you. Okay, we're just going to create a surface from the point, and then we will going to create the alignment, which is this one are where we want to place our bridge, our road in our model. And then from the alignment, we create the surface profile, which is the cross section like this. Okay, the cross section of the alignment. Hi, who are just coming in, thank you. Okay, a moment. Okay, and then we're going to create a proposed profile creation, which is this is the exact place we want to place our bridge or our road, and we're going to create assembly for the road and the bridge. So there will be two assembly, which is the road and the bridge. Okay, hi, who are just coming in, thank you. And then we'll create the corridor, which is where we placing the assembly for the road and the bridge. And from the corridor, we're going to create a grading and create the 3D column. Okay, so 3D column, this one is exactly, we just catch it. So I didn't find where we can create this structure in Civil 3D. So this is the one way that we can create a structure in Civil 3D. So likely to remind you, this all of this information, all of the value that I insert in our data, which is the sizing, the length, the depth, and so on. I just randomly create the value requirement, the value requirement, just randomly created to make it suitable for my project. So if your project have your own requirement, your own sizing, your own depth, your own data, you can use all of that and compile it with our step today. Okay, so without wasting any time, I will go straight to our Civil 3D. So I'm going to share my Civil 3D. So I already opened my Civil 3D. So I'm currently using the 2023 version. So from here, I'm going to go to new tab here, click on that one. So this is our interface for new tab. And currently I'm using the Civil 3D metric. So I'm aware that the unit here is in meter. Okay. Hi, who are just coming in, thank you for joining me. Okay, to insert the survey point or survey data in Civil 3D, so you just click on this insert tab here. You can find there is import column here. So this one, point from far. Okay, click on this one and it will pop up this import point box. So to add your file, add your data, so click on this plus green color here to add file. Click on this one and then find your data in your local PC. Okay, so this is my data P and EZD and bridge. Okay, click on open. So this one is CSV file, and for the format will be P and EZD space delimited. Okay, P and EZD is where is the point, nothing is thing, and elevation are required. Okay, hi, who are just coming in, thank you for joining me today. And then everything is okay and click on OK. Now for the resolution here, I'm just going to go override, click on OK, and double click, and I'm going to extend zoom. So this is our point here. So currently there is no label yet. Okay. Okay, hi, who are just coming in, thank you for joining me today. Okay, currently my point here has no label yet. To add label, for example, you want to know what the exact elevation here, the point here, the description, and so on. So to show that, so you have to go to this two space here. and go to this prospector, and you can find there is the point group there. Click the drop down here and click on all point, right click and go to properties tab. So here at the point level star, click this drop down and I'm going to show only the elevation. Okay, click on apply, click OK. Okay. Hi, Roger's coming in. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, and if I zoom in, I can find this is the elevation for every point here. So next one, after I import the point, I'm going to create a surface from the point here. Okay, to create a surface, currently there is no surface yet to be created. So you go same column here, same prospector, and click on the surface, right click and click on the create surface. So this is where the create surface setting. Okay, so the name will be EG surface. Okay, the description, the style, and the material render. If you want to change it, you can just click on the box with 3 dots here and change it here. So I'm just going to use the default setting here. Click on OK. Okay, after that, it's not yet creating the surface because we didn't add the point in our surface group. So you can find there is a plus button here. So click drop down until you find this group point. Okay, click on that, right click, click on add. So these are the group point that I have in my project. So if you have your own group point for the bridge only, so some cases, some project, they have their own point for the bridge only. So you can choose that group. Okay. Okay, hi, we're just coming in. Thank you. Okay, click on the point, the group point that you like to draw the bridge. So currently I only have one. So click on this one, click on apply and click on OK. So it will extract the surface for all point here. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in this space. So I'm going to create the bridge from this point to this point. Okay. Before I'm creating the bridge, I'm going to create the alignment first. So to create alignment, I'm going to sketch where exact point I want to start and where exact point I want to end. So first of all, go to circle here. I'm going to pick a point here where I want to start it. For example, I'm going to start it at this point. Okay, and I'm going to end it at this point. Okay, for example. And after that, I draw a line to connect these 2 points. So start from this, connect these 2 points here. Okay, so this is where I want to place the road and also the bridge. Okay, so to create the alignment, so you go to design, create design column here, you find this is alignment there. So click on this drop down. So you find here is the create alignment from object. Okay, click on this one, click on the line that we just connected from these 2 points. Click on this one and press enter. So this is the direction of our alignment. So it will start at this point and end at this point. So if you don't like it, you just click on reverse. So it will change from start to this point and end to this point. So I'm okay with the direction. So I click on enter. So this is a setting for the alignment. So I'm going to rename this one as road and bridge. Okay. The site will be none, alignment style proposed. And the label set, I'm going to use this measure and minor only. And I uncheck this add curve between tangent and make sure you check on this erase existing entities, which is it will erase our line after we click on OK. which means it will replace it with our alignment. Okay, click on OK. So now the line just now changing to the alignment. Okay, so I'm going to delete on the circle first. Delete. So now from this alignment, I'm going to create the profile view or the cross section of this alignment. Okay, so click on the alignment and you can find this alignment root and bridge column. It will be added on, and you find here is the surface profile. So click on this one, and then the setting here are being set automatically. So because I only have one alignment, one surfaces, and one setting here. So if you have like a bunch of alignment that you have already created, so you need to choose accordingly. And click on add. So here is the detail station. So click on the draw in profile view. Okay, this is where the setting for the profile view, the bending, the profile view style, description, and so on. Okay, so for general, I'm just going to change on this profile view style. Click on the drop down and change it to land desktop profile view. And the others will be just set as default. Okay, and then click on the create profile view. So now it wants us to place the profile view. So I'm just going to place it like up here. Okay. So here, the red line here is actually the EG surface, existing ground. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one more purpose line, which is where our bridge will be placed. Okay. To create the purpose line, so you click on the surface, and before that I'm going to adjust the the horizontal axis and the vertical for the top and for the bottom axis. So to do that, go to profile view properties, go to edit profile view style, and go to here horizontal axis, and I'm just going to change the measure tick detail for the interval for the bottom to 20, and for the top to same value 20. Click on apply, click on OK. So it will look more more nice there. Okay, to create the purpose line, which is where we place the bridge, so click on the profile again, and then click on this profile creation tools and rename it as design bridge, which is this one is for proposed design. So the profile style will be design profile. So there is a bunch of profile style that you can have it. So the profile level set will be the complete level set. Click on OK, and this box will pop up. This is tool for us to draw. So the first icon here, okay, I'm just going to click on this draw tangent with curve. Click on this one and bring it inside. And I'm going to start my point like parallelly to this top of this EG. Okay, click on this one and bring it to this side. Like that. Click on escape one time, and I find here the line here are crossing the EG surface. So just it's okay. You can just drag it up like this. Click on the line, okay, and drag it up like that. So it will not touching the EG. All right, so this is where I want my root and my bridge will start from this point and end at this point. So close on these two. And next one, I'm going to create the assembly for the road and for the bridge. So to create assembly, you go to here to assembly drop down and click on create assembly. So this one will be the road. Hi, who are just coming in. Thank you. And click on OK. So I'm going to place where I'm going to place my assembly. So we're just going to place near to our project here. So it will automatically zoom for you to the assembly. It's actually very tiny there. Okay. And to add our lane, our shoulders, for example, drainage and so on. So you have to open these two palettes. Okay. So this is where the element that you can add in your assembly. So for now, I'm going to go to lane option here and then use this lane super elevation AOR. Click on this one. And then the parameter here, you can change it before and after you add in the assembly. Okay, so if you want to change it before you add in your assembly, so you can just open the properties and change the parameter here. So for example, for the width of the lane for the right side will be 8 meter and the default slope will be 0. I don't want any slope. Okay, hi, who are just coming in. Thank you for joining me today. And for the pave one depth, the depth will be around 0.25. The depth 2, just only two depth will be only 2 layer will be in our lane. So this pave 2 depth will be 0, and base depth will be 0.15. And the sub base will be 0. So there will be only 2 layers in my lane. Okay, in my project. So click after I satisfied with the parameter and click on this yellow box here. So it will automatically adding the lane. So next one will be the shoulder. So it's on the bottom of the lane here. Click on the shoulder option there. So I'm going to add this shoulder extend all on this one and zoom into your lane. Okay, before that, I'm going to change the parameter for the shoulder to. Okay, where is the parameter just now? Okay. So for the parameter for the shoulder, I'm going to change the width to 1.5. And then the slope, I'm going to have a slope for the shoulder. The daylight slope will be 4/1. Okay, sorry, not 4/1, 2/1. And the pavement depth, the depth for sub depth and base depth will be the same as the lane. Okay, so the pave one depth will be 0.25. The pave 2 depth will be 0. The base depth will be 0.15. And and the sub base depth will be 0. So there will be same as this lane. Only 2 layers will being created. Okay. So place it at this corner of the lane, this circle. Click on this one. So that is the shoulder. Okay, next one, I'm going to add a cut and slope ditch or the daylighting. The daylight. Okay, a moment. All right. So to add daylight, you can also go to daylight option here. There's so much more daylight that you can use. So currently, I'm just going to use the basic one. So go to basic option here. And I'm going to use this basic side slope cut ditch. Okay, click on this one. So for the cut slope and the fill slope, I'm going to change this one to 1. and the fill slope will be 1/2. Okay, so I'm just going to change that these two parameter only for the daylighting or for the daylight. Okay, and place it at the end of the circle. Okay, this one. So this will be your last element you add in your assembly. So if you have like another one element here, for example, you have walkway or drainage. So you have this cut and slope, cut side slope cuttage. This one, this daylight will be the last element you adding in your assembly. Okay. And then I'm going. This is just for the right side, and now I'm going to add to mirror it for the left side. So select everything. So you have to find this one, mirror for assembly. So this one just not the basic mirror. This one is specially for the sub-assembly only. So click on this mirror and click on this line for assembly here. So it will automatically create for the left side. Okay, next one, I'm going to add one more assembly, which is for the bridge. Click on create assembly. This one, I'll change the name to bridge. Okay, and I place it at this here. And go to this. Okay, before I adding my bridge, I have to copy this lane first. So I know the exact size of lane. Then I can change the parameter of the bridge according to the lane size. So click on this lane and click on copy. This one also not the basic copy that we use in AutoCAD. This one is a sub-assembly copy. Click on this one. Hi, who are just coming in. Thank you for joining me. Okay, and then click on this assembly. So same goes to the left side. Click on this one, click on copy, and add in your assembly. So next one, go to the bridge option. This one. So we only have two options here, which is the girder 1 and the girder 2. So I'm just going to add for the girder 2, and the lane for the lane width for the left side. I'm going to change this one to like 9. Okay, I cannot change it. It's okay. I place the bridge first. Okay, this is the bridge. This is the bridge first there. And click on the bridge and click on the sub-assembly properties. So here is the parameter tab. So this is the other way you can use to change the parameter of your element. Okay. So for the left side will be 9. And for the right lane for the bridge will be same, goes to the left side will be 9 too. And I'm just going to change 2 more, which is the slope. So slope will be same as the lane just now, only 0. I don't want any slope. And then the dimension here, going to change for dimension C, going to change it to 3. Okay, so for the other setting, I'm just going to let it be as default. Click apply, click OK. And I zoom into my bridge assembly. I click on the bridge first. And you can find there is like a drag button here for the bridge. So break it down a bit like that. So you can see the lane on top of this bridge. Okay, will look like this. So settle with the assembly. So now we will create the corridor. So to create the corridor, just go here at this corridor drop down and click on corridor. And this is the setting for the corridor. I'm going to rename it as road and bridge corridor. And the corridor style will be basic, alignment will be the road and bridge, the profile will be design bridge. The assembly here will be road face. So for the bridge, I will show you how we add the assembly for the bridge after this. And the target surface will be EG surface, and click on OK. So this is the setting for baseline and region parameter for the corridor. So I'm just going to change the frequency here, which is just now, right now, 20 meter. Okay, hi, who are just coming in, thank you. So this 20 meter, I'm going to change the value for the frequency here to 5. So everything in this frequency apply assemblies will be 5, will be changed to 5. Okay. The curve, the along tangent for horizontal baseline, along spiral, and for the vertical baseline, the curve. Okay, everything that the value is 20, I change to 5. Click on OK, click on apply, and then click on reboot corridor and click on OK. So this is our lane. Okay, so you can find this is the target surface. Okay, to split this corridor for the to insert our bridge. So I'm going to close on this palette first. Okay. So click on the corridor. Click on the corridor, and you find here is this split region. Okay, split corridor region. Click on this one and zoom in where you want to cut the road and continue it with the bridge. So for example, I'm going to start the bridge from this point. Okay, and then same goes to other side. Going to start the bridge from this point. Okay, this one. All right. Now, what the corridor are still in selected, be selected. So click escape one time only and go to corridor properties here. So go to parameter tab. So this is where this corridor parameter for our project. So this is the region. We already split it to 3 regions. So the middle one is actually I want to change this assembly to road. So to change it, just click on the road, and this edit corridor region box will pop up. So change the assembly to bridge. Click on OK and make sure every region here are being checked. Click on apply. So reboot the corridor again and click on OK. So I'm going to show to you, going to show to you the object viewer. So this is our corridor. Zoom in for you. Change this one. Okay. So you can find this is the lane stop here, and the bridge will start at where you cut the region just now. Okay. Close on this one. So next one, I'm going to create a grading for this side of the bridge. So to create a grading, I want to sketch the shape of the grading first. So to sketch on that, you use this rectangle. Okay, just going to create first. So because my project are not aligned, so I have to like rotate it. So this point, okay, and click on this one, I rotate it. to make it align with our corridor. One moment. Okay. That. Make it align. And I'm going to adjust the shape here. Okay. Bring it in. This one too, bring it in. Okay. It's not going to click on this one. It's okay. I'm going to just click on this endpoint. Okay, same goes to this part. This endpoint here. This one is here. Okay, so I'm okay with this shape. So to create a grading, we have to change this line to feature line. So to change it to feature line, so go to this feature line drop down. You can find here is create feature line from object. Click on this one and click on the object. Click on enter. Okay, and I just make sure it's erase existing entities here. Click on OK. Okay, sorry, before that, I'm going to undo first. So I'm going to like change the elevation for the shape here. Make sure it's aligned with the point here. Okay, so it will be very under the bridge, the grading. So click on the object first. So I just undo just now from the feature line and click on the properties. So the elevation here is actually 115.34. So I'm going to change this one 115.34. Okay, so now I'm going to create the feature line again. Goes on the properties, click on the feature line, click on the create feature line from object, and click on the object, enter. Okay, click on OK. So now I'm going to create a grading from the feature line. So go to grading drop down and go to grading creation tools. So these tools for grading will pop up. So click on the first one, which is the grading group. And I'm not going to change the name. Check on the automatic surface creation. And the setting here, I'm just going to set it at default. If you want to change the setting here, the style, you can do that. So next, check on this volume base profile. Click on OK. And then click on OK. So next one, click on the icon beside the group surface, the grading group there, which is the surface. So it will be the EG surface. Okay. Now to draw the grading in your project is, so just click on this one, create grading. Okay, now it asks us to select the surface, the features, or where we want to place the grading. So I'm just going to place it to select the feature line just now. And now it wants us to select the grading side. So you want the grading to be inside the box or outside the box. So I want the grading to be outside the box. And apply to entire length, no. Okay, I'm just going to apply to this, from this point, enter, and bring it to this point here. Make sure the arrow are showing the outside of this box, this part only. Okay, and click on enter. And now it asks us to specify the distance for the slope. So I'm going to like make sure it's like go down here until this point, example. Okay, so the distance is around 100 meter. So I just insert 100 meter, and the format will be slope. And for the slope ratio, you have to add negative in it. So for example, I want it to -2. Okay, so because I want the grading the grading downward. So if you didn't add the negative in your value, so the grading will be like on top of your features. Enter, and that is my grading. So I'm going to escape on that. Go to view type. Okay, so this one, I'm going to change the view moment. Okay, zoom in like that. So that is my grading to realistic. All right, so it will look like this. Okay, so if you you can repeat this step for the other side of the bridge. And right now I'm going to show you how I do the structure for this bridge in Civil 3D. Okay, so I'm going to like make it bigger on this side. So for example, I'm going to add the structure at this part. So go to here at Home tab and just going to create the rectangle. So this is the only way that I know to insert the structure in Civil 3D. Okay, so click on that one, click on the rectangle. I'm going to like just sketch it like this. So I didn't insert the exact value of the foundation or the column or the structure. So this one is just a sample of the method I use in Civil 3D to create the structure for the bridge. Okay, so I'm going to rotate it. Take this one like this and move it to the center of the bridge. Okay, moment, midpoint. All right, to the move moment to move it. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, this one is okay. So same as I do for grading before. So I have to like change the elevation for this shape to the exact surface here. Okay, exact elevation here. So how do I know what the elevation, the nearest elevation beside this shape? So to know that, so you have to click on the surface. Okay, click on the surface, and you find here is the add labels. You click the drop down here, and you find that there is a spot level. So I just only want to know what the exact elevation near on this shape. So I just click any spot here nearest to the shape. So the elevation here are 79.971. Okay, click on escape. So click on the shape again. So go to properties, and you can find the elevation here and change it to 79.71. Okay, so now your shape here will be exactly on top on the surface there. Okay, so I'm going to close on this properties, and then I'm going to like, while it's still being selected, I'm going to type EXT. I'm going to extrude it. Click on that one, and you can find why I drag my cursor. So the 3D view here also, you can observe it from this 3D view. Okay, so this is why I open the viewport like this. So the value will be around 5 meter. And I'm going to add column. So click on this circle, just going to have tangent, tangent by tangent. So click on this one. So one more on this side. Okay. Right, like that. So same goes to the circle here. Okay, click on the circle, click click on the circle, go to properties there, the Z value. Okay. A moment. Oh, it's okay. So there is the circle, no need to do the elevation because I'm using tangent by tangent just now. So it will place same elevation as the rectangle. Okay. And then just extrude it. No need to change the elevation. Okay. Click on this one. Extrude it. So I'm going to extrude a make sure it's attached with the bridge. Okay, a moment, my PC is lagging. Okay, more or less like that. Okay, need to change this one. Sorry, I need to undo this. A moment, yeah. Okay, so once again, this one. Okay. This. Okay. This one, see. Now I extrude it. Okay, moment, everyone. Okay, okay, now it's okay. So bring it up here. Attach to the bridge. Moment. All right. It's not attaching, it's okay. So we can edit it at the 3D view. Okay, bring it outward until attached to the bridge there. Okay, so it goes to here. Oops. Touch. Moment. Okay. This one. Okay. It will look like that. That is the structure. I'm going to change the height there. Height is 35. So same goes for the another one. Okay. Okay, I'm done with the structure. So that is how you add the structure in a Civil 3D. This is the only way that I know in a Civil 3D to add the structure. So the if you want to add more structure in it, you can add you can repeat the step I show you just now. Okay. So if you find this method like too many steps to add the structure, so I recommend to you to export this project to Revit and add the structure column and foundation in Revit. So that I find that way is a more easier. Okay. So that's it for our lesson today. So is there any question you want to ask me? Okay, before I end our lesson today, I would like to share our ACAD system website. So this is ACAD system website. There is you can find here is what product that we provided, what services that we provided, and you can find the discount or promotion for every product. Okay. And if you scroll more, you can find this is our next free online lesson if you're interested to join. Okay, there is bunch more free online lessons you can join. Okay, for example, you are interested to join this AutoCAD line, polyline, and multi-line. This one, click on this one, click on the image there. So you click on register or click on going there. So insert your email, your name. So we will email you the exact time and the Zoom link to you. And if you want to rewatch this free online lesson or other free online lesson previously, you can just go to our YouTube channel. So you type ACAD system, Sundram Bahat. You can find there is bunch more previous free online lesson from our company. And if you want to rewatch today for a lesson, also you can just rewatch it here. Okay, you can explore it by yourself, and don't forget to subscribe us too. Okay, so I find there is question. Very good. Can we have recorded session for this one? So KK Sabah asking for the recorded session. So if you like I say just now, if you want to rewatch this pre-online lesson, you can just go to our YouTube channel, and then you can find we will upload today pre-online lesson in YouTube channel. Okay. So is there any question you want to ask more? Okay, I believe there's no more question. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for lending me your time. Okay, hopefully that you all take care, and hopefully can see you all soon in our next pre-online lessons. And thank you everyone. Thank you Halim. Thank you HNT. Okay, see you soon in our next pre-online lesson. Have a nice day everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you Aziz. Thank you Shazwan. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care everyone.